It is the 15th of September. I'm going to do more Witcher. Going to go back to that relic seller dude person. After having done it many times. I'm going to get all this sorted out. I'm going to save the world. Or something. Hopefully we're not going to save King Henselt. I'd hate that. That would be like the opposite of my desires. Just... Oh yeah, I remember. We were in Harpy Land. That's the stuff. Sadly, I was not able to have like an infinite arm wrestling sesh. No more Odrin bullshit in stream. Indeed. But speaking of bullshit, let me just make sure I can see the entire chat, because I'm really terrible at doing that. There we go. See, now I know you said streams, plural. Never would have known that had I not moved my shit around. So, yeah, no more Odrin. Odrin's been found. But I'm sure they'll find some way to be annoying. Those campers. Those Kedwennies. Yeah, no. Got more outlining done today. I'm starting to untangle the middle of my manuscript. Was having a lot of trouble with that. It wasn't very satisfying. It was gross. It was disgusting. It was the worst. But now it's starting to come together quite nicely. And I finished drawing the Maiden of Vigilance, which, unlike... See, he's bullshit. We've got to figure out what he's going on with, but unlike Mistress Sazine, which took me 18 hours, the Maiden of Vigilance took me 3.5, so that was nice. Granted, I've done a bust of the Maiden rather than a full body drawing. That's probably why. But I like it. It's come out looking good, and that's what's important.
Relics, artifacts.
Shut up.
I know you have the spear Jahan used to pierce Sabrina's heart.
I told you about that, and I thought the old freak was trying to forget the sins of his past.
Give me the spear.
I need that spear.
Tough luck, Witcher. I last saw it a few years back.
What happened to it?
Look how similar we are. You want knowledge, I want coin, and we both need help to get what we want.
How much?
What are your customary take-ins on a contract? I'll gladly accept but 1/2 of that.
Tell me what you know and we'll part in peace.
You know the price. I can't go any lower.
You'll have to go a lot lower when it turns out your business isn't exactly crystal.
You've got nothing on me.
The camp's full of pretty simple soldier folk. I mean, I doubt they'll listen to reason when they learn one of the vendors has been chiseling them.
Bastard.
Right back at you. Now talk.
You see, when Jahan lost his head for Sabrina, I bought the spear from the innkeeper. The donkey's ass pawned it in the inn. He drank like a fish. By then, Jahan had already hidden in the hills where no one dares to venture. Some call him the Visionary, but in my book he's just a nutter. Beats me why the beasts don't attack him. A fisherman who supplies the canteen said that some monsters hate the smell of fish oil. Jahan makes candles out of it.
What did you do with the spear?
Sorry to say I lost it in a dice game. Shame, because today it'd fetch a good price. I lost the spear to a soldier who later fought the squirrels in the forests of the Pontar Valley. He told me he'd used it to kill some Scoia'tael big shot. I heard the shaft cracked as if there'd been some fucking jousting tournament. The most interesting thing is that big shot is still alive. I heard he's now with that vixen from Aedirn. Some frigging commander. Elves are weird creatures. Who knows, maybe he still has that spearhead.
Yorvith.
You know him.
I'll tell you for 100 orens.
Bah!
So long.
Hello.
Taught to death mold. I don't want to do that, but I guess I'll have to. Excuse me.
Still looking for coins. What else?
Yep. Still coin bullshit going on. The coins should be a non-issue now, because I killed everyone involved in that conspiracy.
The whole camp's gone berserk
Sort of
looking for the coins.
Quite suddenly. My inventory's doing okay. Could be better. I can brave a trip across the mists for that.
Spoiled my day.
I need to get to the other side.
I've got to get through the mist, or I can't lift the curse.
I shall supply the white flag when you set out as our emissary. The lass is reputedly honourable. She'll welcome you, invite you to a feast, and with a bit of luck you may even plough her.
You're sick, Deathmold.
They say she's very pretty. Peasant girls not to your liking?
Not your concern.
In case the elves lack an understanding of diplomatic symbolism, please also take this armor. With His Majesty's blessing, I might add.
A king's concern can be boundless when his life depends on that of another.
I spent some time working on this recently. This little marvel will guide you through the fog and provide a measure of protection from the spectres.
Oh, so I don't
Thanks.
need you to escort me. That's cool.
See you.
See ya. Love how Geralt just gives no shits. He dislikes all these people as much as I do, and I really appreciate that. It would be jarring if Geralt was getting on with everyone, but he's not. So I feel like I'm properly in his head. Whirlwind. Looks good, and now we'll just go backwards through this. Like I said, should be a laugh. So yeah, if I can
Greetings,
go
Master.
to and fro the mists whenever I want, that is good for me. Not that I need to get any sort of... What are you doing here, bud?
Good to see you, you old rogue.
Why the long face, Sultan?
Everything's fucked.
The only sight worse than a sad dwarf is the sight of a very sad dwarf.
See, he
I
even
don't
loves
suppose
dwarves.
you have any vodka?
I'm properly in his head. I mean, I don't have any. Let's see if this sort of helps. Let's see.
Might have.
Oh, he does. He's pouring it directly into his nose.
Wonderful. Life without old mates and booze is like a woman without a rump.
If you need a change of climate, come with me. I'm on my way to Vergen.
You say that as if you're going to the brothel round the corner. Forgetting about the spectres?
I may have amnesia, but I remember the curse.
Well, all I get around here is non-human midget and the like. And I've dwarven brethren on that side. Sure as shit, I'll take Saskia over that prick Hensel too. You really willing to help me cross?
Of
Definitely.
course.
You know, Geralt, I have a feeling that Vergen's where I should be.
I agree.
I get you. Let's go.
How do you plan to get through the fog? Thought it was suicide to venture into it.
Deathmold gave me a protective amulet.
Throw it out! I wouldn't touch anything belonging to that dick.
I had a choice. Navigate the fog with an amulet or without it. Seemed safer with.
You're the expert on that magic shite, I guess?
Just trust me and stay close.
Oh, what the hell. Better the devil you know. I'll come with you.
It's alright, Zoltan. I'll get you to a loving home. And hopefully this means that I don't necessarily have to be Saskia's enemy either. I mean, I know I ended up killing her in my playthrough when I was supposed to be her friend, but that's just me being generally inept, I guess. But yeah, if doing what I'm doing right now doesn't automatically put me at odds with her, then I'd love to
I
strike a
can't wait to
friendship.
have some proper ale instead
I'll
of that
gladly get
piss water
Hansel
I drink
killed.
in the Kidwinnie camp. Thanks again, Geralt.
No problem, Invisible Zoltan. Are you coming? There you are. You'll have to catch up with me, I'm afraid, because I stopped for no one. Yeah, as I was saying, being able to go through the mists to and fro would be good, even though I've no need for Draugr armor fragments or anything like that. I believe there's still harpies on the other side that I'd love to go out and grind.
I see the path. The amulet is guiding us.
Nice, so yeah, now I'm the one... Oops. Now I'm the one with the bubble. Or I'm not. Is there any bubble? Doesn't look like it.
Damn it!
Either way, I'll go a slicing. Probably should have potioned up before doing this. Oh well. Got some Spectre oil on the go. Hopefully these things drop loosables. If not, then I'm just wasting my time. Yeah, I can see loot dropping on the floor. Now it's all down to if I'll actually be able to get it. Or if this combat's just infinite. Like, that's the thing I don't know yet. Do these just come forever and I need to keep moving? Or do they stop after a while and I can collect my goods? I'll make a judgment call after this wave, I guess. That was not worth it to only get rid of one. Adrenaline's such a disappointment. So what do you think, Zoltan? Are we just wasting our time here? I'm on fire, Zoltan. I don't mean I'm doing well. My Quen.
Damn.
I agree. Alright, I'm really getting the feeling that these just come forever, so I'm just going to carry on. I'm sure Zoltan will find his way to me. So far I'm not getting the indication that I'm doing the wrong thing here. That's clearly a dead end though. I'll just check my map, see if I can get my bearings that way. Yes, I believe Vergen is in this direction. Of course, I could be terrifically wrong. Haha, didn't break my Quen this day. I wonder where Zoltan is. I hope he's, like, on board with what it is I'm doing. Okay, so I kind of want to go this way. There you go. Sorted. You with me, Zoltan? Yeah, he's with me.
Never again. Fucking fuck. I'd rather brag about how I ploughed 3 wenches at once in my youth.
Go for it. Oh!
Kill him! Adon! Stop! You're making a mistake!
Sort me out, Zoltan.
A mistake? Interesting. There's a war on, don't know if you've noticed. And wars are won by killing foes. Or do I have it all wrong?
The Witcher's a messenger. On his way to see Saskia.
Not your typical messenger.
Well, I don't know if you noticed, but we had to pass through an atypical fog in which your typical messenger would have shit just before he...
Enough! We'll not let you inside Vergen. But you can deliver your message to the commander of the Watch. He's stationed by the town gates.
Ploughing typical elf. Come on, Geralt.
I'll be right with you, Zoltan, but first, I think there's some herbs around this area. Yes, I've walked this particular path many times. There's even a buff over there, which I might as well go get. And some herbs. Double whammy. And more over here, and more of those. I think that's about it. So how you doing, bud? No? Okay. He doesn't want to chat. Ooh, more buff. There we go. Now I'm well ready to talk peacefully to this guard. I'm going to save it just in case.
Why, it's Geralt of Rivia and Zoltan Chive. Pinch me, Burden, for I believe I've dozed off while on duty.
Could be an illusion, eh? Or some spectres from the battlefield have lost their way. Maybe we ought to tickle them with an axe, just to be sure.
I'm afraid there's no mage out there who can conjure up the Witcher's mug, nor the aroma of Zoltan's beer-soaked beard.
Yarpen Zigrin! Lice eat me if I'm not delighted to see that horrid mug of yours.
This lad here's scaling Burden. Geralt, what are you doing standing there as if you've swallowed a halberd? Got a hug for an old mate?
Aww. No, there is time for hugs, Geralt. There is always time for hugs.
Greetings. Triss has told me a lot about you.
You better fucking
Wee
hug.
Marigold! Ha! How is the lass?
Where's the
Let
hug?
me tell you, Scalen, this here Witcher's the very embodiment of chivalry. All the Selkirks of the world can't hold a candle to him. And you know why?
No, but I got a feeling we're about to find out.
Me? A knight? I'd sooner call Zoltan a show dancer.
Well then, listen everyone. At the time, we were escorting Caedwene army convoys through the Sherwood forests. Aye, we served Henselt once, though all was for coin. Anyways, the Witcher was on the road as well, with Triss and Ciri, heading south. The lass, I tell you, was a demoness incarnate. Pure pepper on her feet, and healthy as a horse. But the sorceress fell ill. Some terrible pestilence held her, gave her the runs. The woman needed to go every 5 minutes. Never seen anything like it. I've had my share of gut rumblings. This one time, I roasted an old ailing gerbil and
Oi! You promised us a chivalrous tale.
I'm delivering it, lad. In any case, the Witcher would carry her into the bushes time after time. He treated and cared for her, cleaned her, bathed her.
Sounds normal to me. A man looking after his woman. It's too much to call it chivalrous, Yarpen.
Ah, wrong. Triss weren't his woman. Not his wife nor lover. She was sick and in need of aid. And he was on a secret mission. Might have left her in some city, might have gone off on his own, but he didn't. Know why? Because he's got a heart of gold. He truly cares. A lad like you, Scalen, don't know that being a knight's not just about thrashing around in full plate, a long sword in hand. It's not just about fighting duels and winning tournaments.
So I can do that.
I missed hearing your bullshit, Zigrin.
I don't believe anyone else has tried to tell me that story.
How is the wee Marigold, anyway?
Not great. The Kingslayer kidnapped her.
Oh, damn the dogs. That's downright terrible.
I suppose it's no coincidence you're here.
So we've learned a bit about Triss's backstory. At some point she had a bout of the screaming shits. It's good to know. Very good to know.
Triss could be somewhere in this area.
I've not seen her 5 years, must be. Since that day they proclaimed you dead. Last saw her in Rivia, in any case.
From what I've been able to establish, the Kingslayer forced her to teleport the two of them to this area, and she's not on the other side of the fog.
What did this Kingslayer look like?
A huge, bald witcher. Wears a medallion with a snake on it.
Sorry, Geralt. Doesn't even ring the tiniest bell, any of that.
I might know something. This drunk in Vergen claims he saw a redhead fall from the sky somewhere among the ravines.
Yep, we know that.
And then he said the sorceress Philippa Eilhart came around looking for this woman.
Shriveled old minx.
She sent her servant and some peasants to the ravines after her. But they came back empty-handed. Now Philippa's servant maid's gone, leaving the sorceress angry as a wasp. She even turned one of the plebs into a pig. I spoke to one of those peasants. He claims the lass was no servant, but a Nilfgaardian agent. And she apparently found something in those ravines. Maybe it was Triss. And maybe it was that Witcher. Mara Eilhart, or the old minx as Yarpen calls her. Knows she's been duped and can't forgive herself for it.
Did the woman flee south, deeper into Edirn?
Fucking hell. She came out the main gate not more than an hour ago, headed straight for the fog. Thought she might be out to do some magic probing or whatnot.
She knew a bit of magic. She might have crossed.
I guess I need to visit Shillard when I get back. How's Yorvith? Any chance I might run into him?
Minimal. He follows Saskia around like a once-neglected pup. Eyes on her at all times.
At least the lass is well protected. What do you seek from Yorvith? Last I heard, you weren't exactly chummy.
You heard right. But when I last saw him in Flotsam, he had something I need to lift the curse.
Even if you see him, I doubt he'll give you anything out of the kindness of his heart. Perhaps Saskia can convince him?
Guess I don't have much of a choice. Any idea where I might find the Dun banner?
Try the Netherworld. The whole unit was cut down during the battle 3 years ago.
I meant the unit's standard, which symbolizes death.
Ah, that makes it a lot easier. We buried it with the remains of the Kedwenis.
Where?
Just outside Vergen. I'll mark it on your map as the road could get confusing. Strange things are afoot in those crypts, Witcher. Kedweni ghosts scaring off our folk. That would be normal since they were invaders. But one's some kind of amateur historian, asking all that venture there about the battle and the Dun banner.
I'll look into it. Thanks. I have to see Saskia.
To what end?
To dispel the mist of wraiths, I need a few magic artifacts.
What's Saskia got to do with that?
Her sword is one of those items.
And what do you suggest I do? Yorvith and Saskia banned us from letting strangers in. And here are two old mates come over from the other side who want just that. A lose-lose situation if ever I've seen one.
That ought to be easy to get around.
Cow pies ought to be easy to get around, yet we don't always succeed.
I'm staying here, Yarpen. I want to join you, enlist. Will you have me in the Dwarven Brigade?
Will I have you, Chiefy? Will I plough and have you? Why, I'll make you fucking commander, you cocksucker! Problem solved. Scanlan, you're my witness. Zoltan's no longer a stranger.
Aha.
All right. Now I'll introduce you to Saskia, and you can try to clarify the story with a sword for her. Or whatnot.
Don't you fret about the sword, Geralt. I promise to ascend to the fucking heights of oratory. Be soft as a mink, cautious as a novice strumpet. I'll get you that blade if I have to shave my beard off.
All right then. See that, Scanlan? We were headed for a tragedy.
Now we're headed for a comedy.
Ah, youth these days, lacking hope and heart. You know what Zoltan and I saw at Brenna, lad? To us, there's no such thing as the impossible.
Alright then, things are looking pretty sweet all of a sudden. So let's kick it all into motion.
It's nice to talk to you all, but we've got things to do.
Never did get that hug though.
That's
Geralt,
life.
I'm disappointed.
Open the gate! I've got to fetch me a certain sword.
Wait a minute. If by some miracle you obtain that cursed blade, I'd advise you not to parade it out the main gate past the squirrels.
Got another solution?
There's another passage. I'll mark it in the Witcher's map and show you myself. Sound all right to you?
It does. In the
So,
meantime, I'll look around for that flag.
It's looking very unlikely that I'm going to be like fighting on
Right,
Henselt's
I'd say.
side or anything like that. I wouldn't be
Off we
fighting
go,
against
then.
Zoltan. So hopefully I can still stick it to Hensel. Right in his face. So let's look at my map. And that's weird, I also have like free reign to walk around Vergen, I guess. Or not. Maybe I can only go a certain amount in. Let me just check the map again. According to map. The only thing is out there, I don't know what that orange arrow could be leading to. I trust this one for now. So yeah. This could be very good for me indeed. just going to whip up a few things with alchemy, if you don't mind me. Let's get 15 grape shot. Sounds nice. I'm running low on spectre oil. Do I even have the ingredients for that? The formula for that? No, I don't. Oh well. Keep an eye out for merchants, see if I can get that. Because it's at least an oil I might use. Right, now that we're outdoors, let's see what's going on. Alright, looks like I'm going to the Harpy Gullies, which suits me just fine, because the feathers and what have you. I'm very much into farming those things. How am I even doing for money? I've only got 19 arm wrestles worth of money. I could have been doing so much better by now. But I doubt we're going to careen ourselves to Act 3 in the next hour, so I'll have time. I'll have time to get it done. Yeah, that's the offering thing that I'm not allowed to take anything from. Am I still going to get the quest to give you a shitload of feathers, I wonder?
Which?
Did I hear you mention a job?
Indeed. One very much in your line.
So now you can see how this begins.
I know a collector in Vengerberg. He pays well for all kinds of monster-related curios.
Ericus venom? Necker hearts? Sounds doable.
Harpy feathers.
Uh-huh. Why feathers?
I never asked. Got the order and that's that. Interested?
What kind of coin are we talking about?
Why don't we do a test? Bring me a bundle of fine feathers, for which I'll pay you, and if we're both satisfied, we'll figure things out.
He's gonna want more than a bundle? That'll mean a lot of traipsing around.
A few more, yes. So?
I'll keep my eyes open, but no promises. I've got more important things to deal with.
So, two interesting facts about this quest. Fact the first. When he quotes you a price for the feathers, you can either use Axi Sign to double what he pays you, or Intimidate to triple what he pays you, and both of those are, like, not true. If you don't attempt to jack up the price in any way, you'll actually get more money for the feathers than if you successfully jack up the prices. So I don't know if that's a bug, or just something weird, who knows. But, fact the second, even considering all that, you'll never get as much for feathers from this guy doing the quest as you would just selling them to merchants. So, it's actually a net loss to give him like the 90 or so feathers he needs for this. You could have sold them to any old merchant for so much more than he gives you, but I guess it's worth it for the funny scene of him in his chicken suit and the trophy you can get. That's really the reason for doing this quest, rather than actual money. And it's not as if, you know, you'll be suffering a lot with giving up these feathers, because until you destroy the harpy nests, they just respawn so much, and you can get hundreds upon hundreds of feathers quite quickly. But frankly, with that guy and his incredible arm wrestling deal,
Medallion's vibrating.
I don't think I'm too worried about, you know, farming these feathers for money anyway. And as for the whole medallion vibrating thing, that's to do with those rocks, those magical rocks. Nothing to do with any buffs, so I'm not going to bother activating my medallion, so I know exactly what it's for. Boop, boop. Looks scary, but they're not really. I was able to farm all these without even a cool set of armor before. Because remember, I failed to get the Blasphemous set in my first playthrough, so I farmed these for the Oathbreakers. And I did all this in shit gear, basically, and it was no problem at all. Helps that they tend to be quite chivalrous and just stand around and kill all of them before they jump into any kind of attack. with my AoE talent I've got. And at least chipping away at all of them. Rather than, you know, attacking them one by one. So this is actually way quicker than when I did it first time round. I'm not going to show you like a farming session or anything, by the way, on stream. I wouldn't be that cruel. This is all just because they happen to be here, and because, you know, at least get the first bit of this quest done. Because I'll have had 12 feathers easily already. But I'm just going to go clear out the area and then go back to him. And the way to get them to respawn, of course, is just to meditate. Mobs sort of reset after time passes. More should spawn here. There you go. See, I know this route too well. I have farmed so much. Haha. Pick that up though, Geralt. That's your sword. Boop, boop. Geralt, you're being very fancy, but not actually hitting the thing. There you go. Let's get my tasty giblets. Delicious, nutritious, and valuable. And there might be more harpies when we get right to the bottom, but there might also not be. It's never been consistent. It looks like this time there not be. This guy though. Remember when I was like, we'll be fine going to the other side, that'll be a problem. It so clearly is. But I can drop the heavy leather trousers, because fuck 'em. Don't care about that. Oh my god, that's still too much. Alright. Happy to drop all these swords as well, because they're really just worth fuck all. Like, if you want to make money in this game, you don't need to worry about keeping hold of all your swords and all your stuff like that. Selling ingredients. It's pretty good. Arm wrestling, though, that's all you really need. You can tell how keen I am just to get back to that guy in his 100 hour in arm wrestles. Like, it's a better deal than I've ever had. I don't think there's anything like that on the Orveth path. So, Roach best path confirmed. Cannot wait to grind out so much money. More than I'll ever need is what I'm in the mood for. I'm pretty much done this farm sesh, so let's go hand in our feathers. And he's going to ask, pardon me, I believe he's going to ask for 90 more. I won't just grind all that out right now, because that'll bore you to tears. We'll go and try and get something else done. And I won't try and haggle more money out of him, because I know that it's a lie.
I've got your feathers.
Wonderful! Excellent quality, just what I needed. I'll pay for each and every one. If you're in need of coin, just bring me more.
I suppose I've had to work harder for coin in the past. All right, I'll keep it in mind.
Excellent! I await your return.
So, asking for more. Oh, it's only 60. Okay. Well, asking for more gives you less, so screw that. And now let's, Blood Curse is calling out for our attention, so let's acquire the head of Jahan's spear. Clearly it's nearby. It won't be down there. I wonder how we get to here. I've really only ever come to this direction and gone straight for the harpies. Never even spotted this path before. Marvellous. What's that? More herbs. Now, if we're going to go into a cookie mine with all sorts of fun adventures, then I regret just how full my inventory is. But, you know, it's all meaningless crap in the end. I don't mind, like, dropping all of my cargo. Oh, look! It's dark in here. Drink potions. It's time for an annoying cat. Search the tunnels for Zoltan. Ah, I guess he went the other way then. Like he went Vergen's side. I do hope he's safe. I worry about him. I worry about him a lot. There could be rot fiends here. It's the same as the mines. Well, look at that. Welcome to Rotfiends. Oh, no, that's a Necker.
Guess they'll never learn.
So many goodies. I am going to get so over encumbered. It's not even going to be funny. I see you all down there. So I apologise for the annoying cat sound effect. There's nothing we can do about it. Wow. Proper one shot. Approved. Jesus, Neckers are weak now. We have definitely leveled up. Hilarious. So yeah, you know the drill. Rather than just find Zoltan in the tunnels, obviously we're going to explore every inch of these tunnels. That's just inevitable. Even though it's not the most visually interesting thing, because of the cat and the curse and everything else. But don't blame me. These are all problems with the game. Don't know why The Witcher 2 felt the need to make itself so ugly so often. It really didn't need to do this. And yet it did. Hello? Right, we'll check out that area first before we start going through new doors and complicating things. Alright, there it is. Knew that was happening. But there's an easy fix. We just throw our junk away, but it's not very heavy junk, so that's not really important at all. But all this timber, we don't need that. Arrakis armor. Basically anything that's not alchemy, I'm just going to chuck. Because I know I've got more twine than I could ever need to craft anything at all in the game in my chest, so I don't care about chucking away that twine. Same for my cloth. I've got so much cloth. There you go. This leather will get rid of a huge chunk. Alright, that's us sorted there. Arrakis trophy. Don't care about that. Nor do we care about any of this crap. So how are we looking now? Yep, if we get over encumbered now, it's just because this place will be full to the brim of iron ore, no doubt, which we'll just chuck anyway. Pick any of it up, because again, already got so much in the chests. Like the stuff about like timber and cloth and stuff in this game is even just finding it out in the wild. You find so much more than you'd ever need. It's weird that way. Hey, even with no Quen up, they barely did any damage. I guess putting all those talents into resistance and vitality and stuff are finally making a difference. Maybe I won't just get instantly one-shot without my Quen up. At least until we reach those bizarrely strong gargoyles. I'm hoping that I get to face them again in this playthrough, and I can redeem myself. Because I'll forever find it strange how those gargoyles just destroyed me. Like, nothing that even came after them did that. It was only them. Iron ore, don't care. Just check the map to make sure everything's still going fine. Yeah, looks like I'm basically going in the direction of things I've not explored before. Hopefully we can get through this before I finish my cat. That's a creepy noise. Ah, because now we're at Rotfiend territory. Run, Geralt! Zoltan should not be exploring these tunnels. Gotta go save him. He could be in trouble. Okay. Just hang out with you for now, bud. So I'm assuming there's Neckers and Rot Fiends up there and they don't like each other. I can understand that. Let me check my map. This is going to get very confusing very quickly. So I'm currently going... I'm just going to go find Zoltan now. Like... I'm sick of this already. We don't need to explore every inch of this, really, if we're being honest with ourselves. What are we going to find? Cool loot? No, we make our own loot in this game. Ooh, is that, God, what are they called? Forgot what they're called. We'll soon find out.
Damn it.
Bulvor! Nice. Ow. Ooh, you do not have a lot of health. I expected you to be like a big boss type thing, or at least a mini boss, but no. You just went right down. Can I loot you? Oh, you get Draugr armor fragments from them as well. Nice. Alright, Zoltan, bud. How you doing? Oh, who's that? Is that Saskia?
Zoltan, you were supposed to bring the sword.
I failed, Geralt.
That was not the best idea, Witcher. Dwarves are poor liars in general, and that's especially true of this one.
He's just too honest and good.
You need to know.
Yes. You need the weapon to lift the curse from Henselt and free the souls of the fallen.
Milady, I know you're at war with Henselt, but the curse threatens Vergen as well. It's a field of uncontrollable magic energy.
No need to exert yourself. I know this. The sword shall be yours.
Just like that?
Yes. I'm glad to help and thank you on behalf of the Vergennes, the souls of whose loved ones will finally be granted the peace they have so long deserved.
I'm not going to tell her to withdraw. She is ready and raring to go. I will not insult her like that.
Thank you. And good luck. See you, Zoltan. And don't get killed.
Nor you old prick. See you again. Someday.
Someday soon, I hope.
Saskia, I forgot one wee thing. Geralt wishes to meet with Yorvith. He's got dealings with the elf.
I need the head of the spear used to finish off Sabrina as she uttered the curse. Yorvith had it when we ran into each other in Flotsam.
He lost it playing dice. Scanlan now has the spearhead. The young Burden is a gambler, an addict, and perhaps Vergen's top sharp. You should speak to him.
Yorvith put that spearhead up as a bet?
When it comes to getting folk to sit down to a game of poker, Scanlan can be convincing. His pack is bulging with treasures. You'd be surprised. All won at dice.
I won't need convincing. We'll see how he does against me.
So I have to play dice? Ugh. So return to the surface. I've got no interest in checking out those tunnels. Alright, let's go find Scanlan. Play dice with him. So we got the sword. That's one good thing. Yeah, I think my failsafe should be I should arm wrestle to my heart's content before handing in all this curse ending stuff. Because after I end the curse, I've got no idea what's going to happen. I'm sorry that of everything else in the game, it's the arm wrestling that I'm fixating on. It's a lot of money. A lot of quick, free, easy money that I know will serve me well. Getting the Kingslayer armor. And that is my goal. That's what is always on my mind. Every hour, every minute, every second of every day, it's all I can think about. I lie awake at night and just think, Kingslayer's armor. I dream of it. Even though I lay awake at night, I lapse into a lucid waking dream of the armor. Whenever I drink, I see the armor in the reflection of the water. Hey, bud.
I heard you have the head of Yorvith's spear.
I do indeed.
I could use that spearhead.
Not a chance in hell. It's my trophy. Won it off the greatest killer among elves. In certain circles, that makes me a hero.
What were you playing?
Dice poker.
I've rolled a few dice in my time.
Do I hear a challenge? I trust you'll not ask me for a handicap. Though I must warn you, I aim to be merciless. Curse or no curse.
Let's begin.
Should have saved it before this. Alright, I'm not going to bother placing a high bet. I literally don't even care. And I still have the suspicion that the lower bet you place, the more chance you've got of winning. I don't think this is like true randomness at all. Because remember when I mean, it could just be coincidence. That is how probability works. But all I can remember is playing dice against Voltest like 80 times on the high bet, losing every single game, going to the low bet and winning immediately. Again, perfectly plausible under the laws of probability, but I'm just not so sure about it. That was the weakest dice roll ever, because I don't want to accidentally chuck it over. So what did I get? Did I get anything? Pair of threes. Yeah, if you wish to reroll by pressing X, that's wrong though, isn't it? Because I have to press Y. God, I wish they made this just easier to... Like, it's hard to even tell which die you're on. Like, look at that, it's so slow compared to you actually pressing of the button. Pair of threes, pair of fours, not too bad. Hey, and I won. Does that mean I get the...
You play like a true sharp. Almost like a cheat. But, true to my word, the spearhead's yours.
Thanks, Galen. I heard you have a few more interesting trinkets I could win off you.
I could find something.
But I don't wanna.
Ah, greetings.
Alright, so that's completed. What's next on our itinerary? Oof. That's like a meta quest, not a real quest. Check the map. Okay, so we actually now need to go... We're either going back up to our end of the mist, or there's something... Yeah, I think... I don't know. I'll explore, just to make sure, but it looks like wherever we're going now... No, because the Dunbanner Standard is near Vergen, right? And that's the thing we don't have. So I think if it's going to be anywhere, it's going to be out in these wilds. We certainly don't have to pass the Vergen to get it, I do not believe. Alright. No buff for me. Okay then. Yeah. This looks a little more correct. Can we get through here? It doesn't look... See, on the map it looks like you can, but clearly you can't, so... And actually, I believe if we go this way, we are back in the mists. Yeah. So let me figure this out. Like, just by... Just not sure. I mean, it's no big deal to cross the mists, I guess. Like, no big deal at all. If I've got my own amulet, I can do it at will. And I don't need to fight, I just need to sprint from one end to the other. Yeah, there we go. It looks like we're a definite mist journey here. That's fine by me.
Guess they'll never learn.
Seeing a lot of special tactics here. So bad. All right, let's suss this out together. How are we gonna? Okay. God blimey, I don't even. Is there even a way to? Well, we'll just go journeying and see what happens. I believe that's the fancy chair that the massive Draugr sits in. So that's something. I'm really confused though. Because going back down there, that is the way to Vergen, sure. Where's the path to go up to our area? I can't see it. But we must have... we crossed the mist to get to Vergen. Surely we can cross them to get back. Yeah, no, I spoke correctly. We'll just have a bit of an explore. Oh, is that like a log or something we can pass over? Nope. Could I load myself on a catapult and fire myself back over? Probably not. When? Hey, new ability, Pyromaniac. What the hell? Huh, so by accidentally catching fire a load of times, I now have a 1 in 5 chance of incinerating people when I hit them. Cool, that's something to bear in mind. Don't think it's really worth the risk on insanity, but I'll at least enjoy the fruits of this playthrough. Okay, so here's where Henselt and Saskia met.
Damn, you're ugly.
I know, right? So, we are in the zone. I'm not in some weird zone where there's no way to get back to Caitlin Camp. There is a way, but I'm not seeing it. And to be fair to me, the map is not helping. So I'm assuming the camp is those gates. And all I see is, like, impassable terrain in every possible direction. So, I mean, when in doubt, scale the perimeter, right? Oh, could it be this? No. Oh, some low ground. Okay. There we go. Sorry that took me so long. Probably everyone knew about that except me. Oh look, and there's the loot. From all the killing I did earlier. Loot I may never be able to claim. Oh, but now that I've gone through the low ground, I'm still sort of struck with the, Yeah, okay, that low ground didn't solve my problem at all, actually. But hey, keep on scaling the perimeter. It'll all go fine. So could this be low ground down here, perhaps? Oh, we're back at the fucking throne of the Draugr. Remember a long time ago when I was like, oh, I don't mind passing the mists because we've got our own amulet. That means it'll be nice, quick, simple, and easy. But why do I ever describe anything as quick, simple, and easy? Why haven't I learned my lesson yet? How the fuck do I get back? I've got such a sense of deja vu. This game must have been fucking me like this for a while.
How many more can there be?
I mean, maybe it is this. Maybe I was too quick to dismiss. Nope. What about this then? No, because this just again leads us nowhere. It looks like a nice path, but it's not. There's definitely no chance this is the way. Nope. Right, at this point, I'm just going to go back Bergen way then. See if there's any other thing we could do. Or I'm going to get stuck and die. One of the two, you know. So yeah, that's the meeting place, remember. Tell you what. As the oft-bamboozled pumpkin farmer said to his prized pumpkin, "Gord, I'm confused." This way, it looks very fancy, but it's not going to lead us anywhere. Yeah, it's just going to lead to some sort of upstairs area that's a dead end, but I suppose just for the sake of posterity, we should look up here. You never know what we might find. I mean, I remember this area because it's when you take control of that fancy-ass champion. You have to, like, fight your way. Right, so where am I now? If this was actually the way to get... No, I am at least back in Bergen. That would have upset me if I'd have unintentionally found somehow the way back. So actually, maybe I am more confused than I think. Okay. You have to bear with me right now. Pop a swallow just to sort of get my health ticking as I explore. No need to shake your neck or wipe your forehead because you only drank one. So, I'm going to go back in there. Let me check my map right now. So this is where we start. What happens if I loop around, go down that tunnel? I mean, just looking at the direction on the map, it looks like it's still going to take me to Bergen, but I assumed that was the way back to Bergen, so maybe it's somehow the way somewhere else. Only one way to check, and that is to check. Going the right way. Yeah. So now I'm heading towards what I thought was the Bergen way. Which, you know, in all likelihood is probably going to turn out to be another Bergen way. Or just a dead end entirely. But on the off chance. Oh yeah, so that's the way back up. Yeah, and this way is just clearly leading back to Bergen. So we've seen two Bergen ways. Doesn't help me. Doesn't help me at all. Oh well, we're exploring this side of the countryside for now then, because... I'm just bad at video games. Put your sword away in case you upset people. There's at least some orange arrows to be exploring. I mean, they're bound to take us somewhere, right? Maybe? Might as well see how far we can actually run into... Oh, well, there is something going on here. Maybe. Maybe there's nothing going on here. Okay then.
I'll say it again. Humans are strange.
And there's no way to go into Bergen proper, which makes sense.
When they're to marry, they become terribly picky.
I'm hanging around.
Check everything with it right.
Hanging around with, you know, their enemy, so I can't have me wandering around carte blanche through the city. So let's see what's going on here.
What do you say to that?
Alright, now this is just another way out of Bergen, I remember that. So we're in some other wilderness. Maybe this is in fact the right wilderness where we should be. But I would like to figure out the easy way to get back and forth through the mists at my own leisure. If only for the arm wrestling. So, are we going to be accosted by those folk who want the Kingslayer bounty? Does that only happen on Yorveth's path? So far I'm not seeing them, so it feels like a distinctly Yorveth thing. Well, we're heading somewhere, right? That's what's important. Some blokes fighting neckers. Oh, bandits. This didn't need to end in bloody violence. It really didn't. But this is where you immediately took it. Wait, what kind of sword am I using? I don't trust Geralt at all.
Elves to the moon!
Knew it. Knew it, Geralt. Geralt, you loser.
Wolves bite the dust!
Why are you talking about dwarves? I'm clearly not a dwarf.
Slaughter the freaks! Come to Papa!
You're gonna say that after you saw me kill all of your mates? Oh, there's Harpies as well. Marvellous.
Hit the freak!
Good job, mate. So you're the only one left. How good are you feeling about this? Well done. Well done. Yeah, I'm ready to fight. I don't mind.
Damn it.
Beautiful. Let's pick up our well-earned gains. So yeah, all I remember in this area when playing the game, playing from the Yorveth bit, is like the green crystal, not the Dunban. I could be totes wrong. Also, I'm liking all these necklaces. Did I use that whole thing on just one Necker? I was promised this would be an AoE ability. So, now I've got some looting to do, I dare say. Oh, yeah. This is a pleasant feeling. Come on. Help me out. Okay, so clearly one quest thing we need is right there. But, loot comes first. Save just in case, because you never do know when it's all going to go wrong. Apparently you just can't physically get back to Henselt until you get the banner, so you weren't being stupid or anything. Okay. Well, Now I know. Let's go get that banner then. I need to get the banner before the stream ends in 25 minutes so that I can arm wrestle. You know, off stream. And earn that sweet, sweet money. So, I remember this area. This is just like, you know, the area of wraiths. So, I've only got one Spectre Oil left, if I recall. So, I'll have to do. I can't make any more, because I didn't buy the diagrams, because I'm not as good at games as I thought I was. Like, I worked hard getting every book.
How many more can there be?
Didn't think I might want to craft something like this, though. So I'm just going to hold us back, you know, loads. But it's just something to bear in mind. So if I recall, you know, those bodies were a total waste of time. Like, I don't know. Yeah, there's a whole zoom in. Maybe you get like an Orin, maybe you summon a Wraith. Actually, I got like 13 Orins then. Maybe it is worth it. No, I'm not going to bother. Got to get in, get the banner, get out. That's not audible, I can tell. That one is. There's nothing here. Lovely. Ah! I was startled slightly by that wraith. Didn't know it was there. Let's get a bit of light in here, why not? Counteract the horrible darkening effect of my sword. There we go. What's this then? Any wraiths want to spawn? No, don't fancy it? Fair enough. Good, I was becoming bored. I need you to fight me, Wraiths, because boredom kills me. It was a reference you'll never in a million years get, but I felt like saying it anyway.
Who are you, and what do you seek?
Oh god,
Geralt
it's
of
the
Rivia.
lore quiz.
I seek the standard of
Let's
the
see if I can get it
Dun
right
Banner.
this time after having played the game.
Eckhart Hennessy, ensign and colour bearer of the Dun Banner, the best force to issue from the land of Kedwen.
You may not remember me, but I remember you.
Where from?
I served in the Dun Banner.
Liar.
I fought beneath its standard at Brenna and at Vergen.
The Battle of Brenna. The Nordlings, shoulder to shoulder against the Black Ones. The Redanians, led by De Ruyter on the right. The Talus leading Temeria on the left. A splendid sight, was it not?
You're mistaken. The Redanian regiments were on the left.
Remember that was
the
right.
Temerians took the center.
Correct. Perhaps you speak the truth.
Try me again.
Alright, so here's where I'll fail.
For this you must know. Who was chief commander of the Nilfgaardians at Brenna?
Not that guy. Cohorn sounds like a good leader name.
Menno Cohorn.
I am beginning to
Yay!
believe you. Menno Cohorn, the repulsive head hound of the Nilfgaardian pack, but a great commander. He will again let the Nordlings' blood. Would you agree?
Your memory has suffered after death. Cohorn perished. At Brenna.
You are vigilant. I could not deceive you.
Because I am of the Dun Banner.
Perhaps you did fight at Brenna. It was so long ago I may have forgotten you. But Vergen is another matter.
I can't answer for the state of your memory.
You were right. Memory often fails us after death. I cringe to admit I've forgotten who commanded the armies during the Battle of Vergen. Perhaps the most important day of my life. And the last. Be so good as to remind me.
Seltkirk led Eddern. Vandergrift led us.
Well done. Not all know that.
I remember that.
Some believe
That
that
wasn't even
the
a guess.
kings commanded the armies during the battle, or that their mages did.
Do you believe me yet?
Not yet, but I shall when you
God,
tell
it
me
would have
how
been
you
easier just to
survived
kill
the
him. Holy
massacre
fuck.
at Vergen.
Reverend Crest led us out of the fire. He had a magic medallion that protected us from the flames.
Many survive?
Zivik's platoon.
Zivik, the regiment's best corporal. You have proven that you served in the Dun Banner.
May I take the standard?
Why do you desire it so?
It will help me lift a curse.
Curses are of no import to me.
This one should be. It has stopped King Henselt's army from advancing.
The unicorn has returned.
He stands at Vergen's gates. With your help, he'll avenge the Dun Banner.
The standard lies in the sarcophagus. Take it. You will also find the sword of Colonel Gondor. Now it is yours.
Thank you.
Where have you left your mount?
There are no horses here.
True. I would gladly drink with a brother from Brenna, but I am an unfettered soul. Strong drink means nothing, tastes of nothing. Perhaps I miss that most in death. Guard the standard. I grasped it firmly even as they cut me down.
So I deceived the Wraith. Very naughty of me, I know. Oh, the beaver skin cap. Why not? Right, give the spearhead to Henselt. And that sort of, you know, big thing, I'm not going to do that until I've had my arm wrestles and until I've you know, gotten all these little quests out of the way, because I don't know what that's going to push forward. At this point, yeah, all I really can do is go back. Pretty much the only other thing I can do is a sack full of fluff. How many harpy feathers do we have? If I've got enough already, I'll just give them to him. If I don't care too much about completing. Yeah, we don't have enough. I don't care too much about completing that quest. You've seen the funny conclusion. He's in like a harpy suit, crowing about how he's a pretty queen, and he gives you a thing to put on your nose. It's all very great, all very grand. Oh, this bit's way quicker when you don't, you know, check every single corpse. So yeah, at this point I am just going to head back to Henselt, but not give him the stuff. You know how it goes. You know how it goes. Oh, there's still something I don't need anyway. Oh yeah, his medallion. And this is how I'm going to get his medallion. So let's hopefully now head back to the Hello? Thought I saw someone behind me there. Crikey. Oh, neck of claws. And warrior neck of blood. Sorry, I've completely run out of things to say during these long runs back. I'd try and come up with some decent banter, but I'm too hungry. Too hungry to think. I've got a raid like half an hour after this, so I'll have to think of something quick to snack upon. Well, these guards, they gave me a surprising amount of leeway, considering I'm cavorting with the enemy right now. Don't know why it's putting me over there. Like, I've already got the thingy from him. The spear. So I'm not very curious to see how we are supposed to get back. Now that I've got the done banner, I should be able to. I wonder why they'd make it impassable. Does that mean that once I go back here, I can't come back here again? I mean, I won't be too upset about that if that's the case. Because all I'm missing here is this sack full of feathers and the nice harpy farming spot, which can be made up for with arm wrestles. See if the minimap. Oh! New quest! Reach Hensel's camp. See if the map looks any different for starters. It still all looks pretty impassable. Let's just see what comes of it. I'm now following something, it looks like. Or not. I don't know. It's many a bird. Many a low-res bird. So we're coming up to the special tactics again, where I felt thoroughly stumped. I must confess to still feeling stumped. We go behind the throne. Certainly no way down there. Invisible wall. Deadly pit. Ah, oh, dear me. So here's where we find out that that as kind as it was for you to say you weren't being stupid or anything, it definitely was. Just do the perimeter. Like, I'm not being stupid, right? Hensel's camp is over there. It is to the north. That is the direction I'm trying to go. This is Hensel's camp, is it not? Have I made that up? Oh, really? Really? Wow, there was not a visual cue of that being the correct way, but hey, at least we know. So boys, what's going on here?
Good, you're here. The Nilfgaardians attacked us.
Whoops.
Any idea why? They were loitering around here, staring into the fog as if waiting for something. I summoned Fen, Silas, and a few others, and told Vess to cover us from a distance while we went to talk to them. So I asked the black dogs courteously why they were gazing into the fog, as if the Emperor himself was about to emerge from it. No answer. But I can see the anger, knitted brows, faces reddening. And they start growling to each other in that dog's tongue of theirs. A woman came out of the mist, beautiful and barely alive. She dropped to the ground and a small object slipped from her hand. It was a jade figurine, no larger than a man's hand, If I didn't know it was impossible, I'd say it was Triss turned into a statuette.
You know what?
It is possible.
I think you might be right.
Artifact compression. Where's this woman?
I don't know. The girl growled at the soldiers and all hell broke loose. The Black Ones jumped us and she ran off towards the camp.
I need to follow her.
We're going with you. Fall in!
Who the hell's ringing on our doorbell? We're not answering it. So this is the Nilfy Wilfy camp instead of the Henselt. No, this is our camp. Okay. In that case, sorry to be rude, I'm just going to go to my inventory. Get this all sorted out. And I can look for merchants to see if I can... what's the words I'm looking for? Get the... diagrams I'm after. Yeah, or formulas or whatever. Right, so... I'm pretty sure I threw most of my crafting components away anyway, but get the harp claws in there, iron ore. Anything else I'm just going to sell. Oh wait, is that? Yeah. Uh-huh. Mm-hmm.
I fought the Nilfgaardians a few years back.
Better to ask the...
Shut up. So what have you got? Don't care about any of this. I'm looking for formulas, not diagrams. You've disappointed me. Take this Sword of the Dumb Banner, I guess. And Fate. Can have all these crappy trophies. I don't care about them. So at this point, if I want to get rid of more carry weight, I need to start putting ingredients for alchemy into my chest, which is fair enough. So what have you got? What have you got, bud? Any formulas for me? Nah, useless crap.
Shillard inviting us to their meeting.
Well, we should at least object somehow. Spit at the sight of Black Ones.
So I'll just whip up a few potions that I know I might want to drink at some point. And then I'll put my ingredients away. So I like these. I'll have 5 of these. I like this. I'll have 3 of that. I like these. Let's get 5 of them. I don't like these. Let's get 5 of those. Now everything else we can chuck. There we go. Now, one thing I will just go quickly see. Did I see a greater mutagen? Greater vitality. Pardon me. Greater vitality, don't really care. Yeah, we're going for the epic ones. So, enhancement mutagen. Sounds good. Take them. Bother with anything lesser. Damage could be good though as well. Yeah, power mutagens are good. I approve of those. So let's see if there are anything we can mutate with those. Yeah, there's quite a bit. So mutate with the enhancement. Mutate with enhancement. Mutate with power. That's all for now. Cool.
What about building bridges?
Coolio.
And taking tolls under threat of force?
None of that. They sit among the rocks. And
Oops, wrong bridge.
As for tools, the headman tricked them, and they're not collected.
So we've got about 5 minutes left, so we're probably not going to find Triss, if we're being honest. Means I'm probably going to end up ending this stream 5 minutes early, otherwise Let's begin an adventure we cannot unbegin. And I want to arm wrestle. First of all, let's see if I can find that formula. That could be our last little adventure. Trying to find the formula.
So?
Probably not going to come from this guy, but we must check. Because what do we really know about this game? Basically nothing. So he does the Oathbreakers if I should somehow decide that I want it. Who knows, if I get enough gold arm wrestling, maybe I will just decide that.
What? Surprised to see a dwarf on human leash?
I've not spoken to this guy.
Got a well thought out slur ready and waiting. Go on, surprise me.
You're a little tense.
Tense? That's a good one. I, odd-looking human, am a prime mercenary, a sapper. I'm not tense by definition.
A sapper?
Not that kind of sapper. I build field fortifications and war machines. I can fucking throw a boat bridge across a river in half a day. Digging ditches is relaxing, that's what I meant.
Got any spare parts from those war machines? The decommissioned ones, of course. I need some to make monster traps.
Sure. Why wouldn't I? If I do.
Okay. So you're not going to make formulas at all, but... Oh! Well, formulas for bombs, maybe. Probably not what I'm after. Stench bulb. Gross. Good old Zerrikanian son. We almost liked you before, but now we just don't seem to give a shit. So it wasn't him. There's other merchants yet.
What? Relics up!
Shut up, I don't even like you.
Got any?
Whatever you...
No, he's got nothing. He's got nothing.
Salutations.
How about you, bud?
I am Myron, Master Apothecary.
So many of these people we've never
Himself
actually
says.
spoken to
Geralt.
before.
Geralt. Provenance and profession known only to him, so be it. How can I help you?
I want to stock up on herbs and medicine.
Got a prescription?
He sounds like my guy.
A prescription?
I jest. We have supply shortages, so I can only sell you certain medicaments.
Sell me some medicaments for my predicaments. Okay, so... No, this guy's disappointment so far. Okay, no, this looks good. Blade oil. Brock, what's that do? Ooh, so much lack of resistance. Not into it. Gadwall, what's that? Useless. Useless shit. Insectoid oil. Meh. Necrophage oil, probably should know that. Spectre oil, there we go. I misread that as Viagra at first, and I was like, blimey. Do we need that? Okay, you know. Ooh, what does Wolf do these days? Shit, I actually like that. Look at a wolf. And... what's Blade Oil do again? Doesn't really say. But I'll... what does Arachnid Oil do? Poisons foes, okay. I'll get the Insect Oil just to, like, round out my arsenal. And that's where we're ending the stream then. I will arm wrestle my way to wealth by tomorrow, hopefully. And we'll go save Triss, sort out this curse, get quickly and cleanly to Act 3. Ah, it's going to be great. There we go, that took fucking ages. Look at this beautiful image of some battle cruisers over a planet undergoing nuclear devastation. And see you tomorrow.